Hello everybody! Welcome back to Generation Jumble Season 2! Now we are getting very close to the end. Most of these are done. I think we still need to wait for Evil Goobling versus Wizard Jesus. But today, we are finally getting Gobby versus Funny Man. And as you can see right here, I am very interested to see who's going to win this. Because whoever does win this faces the ground back. And that should be very interesting. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into the replay. Sorry for that reference, if you get it. We'd Gengar stuff and not what we want to see against the Jumbler. But to be honest, getting your... Oh god, that's a VESPIQUEN already. Okay, that's actually really dangerous. Gobby switches into Zapdos, though. Tanks the attack order easily. And going for paralysis, I like it. Probably pretty smart. Okay, that Iron Hands went for Sword Stance, and it's probably going to use Earthquake. Interesting. Gobby stays in with Golisopod, goes for Sword Stance. A Bug Bite will kill here. Or you can go for Pin Missile. But that right there is exactly what you shouldn't. Look at that. Look at that. Why didn't you just use Bug Bite instead? You would have gotten the kill. Oh my gosh. See guys, this is why my hatred of Pin Missile, it's not just a meme, it's just legitimate advice. It is not good. Okay, that's unfortunate. But that's Hypnosis, I don't know what else to tell you. Switch back into VESPIQUEN, but luckily you still have this Zapdos, and getting a special drop is definitely pretty nice. Do you go for a Thunderbolt here? Or do you just go for Drill Peck? Or switch into Snorlax, predicting the Iron Hands. You're now faster, and you go for Amnesia. This is going to get very dangerous very quickly. But luckily the Iron Hands does have Low Kick, but the Snorlax has Psychic, unfortunately. So the Iron Hands is getting taken out, meaning this Zapdos is seeing, like, not as much answers. Going for another Psychic does not kill the Naganadel, but brings it very close to death. You switch into Starmie. I'm not sure if Thunderbolt will kill there. I guess you're trying to pivot out. And maybe it was good you switched out, because as you saw there, that Thunderbolt would have definitely killed you. Low Kick finishes up the Tauros. You go into Starmie. You switch back out, eating the Earthquake. Drill Peck gets a crit and super effective. Now you have your own Starmie. I guess you might as well just wall this. Luckily, you don't have to worry about getting frozen. They go into VESPIQUEN. You go for Recover. Maybe sack up the Snorlax here? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. But you get a free turn in. That's nice. Blizzard does a lot of damage. Once again, VESPIQUEN gets paralyzed, so the Blizzard does take it out. You go into the Naganadel. The Naganadel can revenge kill, no problem. You go into Zapdos. Dragon Pulse does not get the kill, but Drill Peck does. They have Starmie. You just go into your own Starmie. And if you paralyze this, then the Zapdos, I think, can just win. But unfortunately, you get full paralysis. That's annoying. No special drop yet. But you really need to try going for a Thunder Wave. But you're just not getting the luck you need. But luckily, the Starmie is taking all these moves, and it's not getting a special drop. Meaning it has a very good chance of surviving still. Maybe even winning the 1v1. Now, do you finally get to go... Still no special drop, what the hell? But of course, when you get it, you get on the first try. That's a crit. And you finally get the special drop. But now it's a little too late. This... Honestly, you can sack off the Starmie right now, and the Zapdos will always do enough damage to kill. So Gobby, I want to say, has just definitively won this. Psychic didn't get a special drop there. And Starmie can heal, but I don't think it matters. Starmie gets taken out in a crit that definitely mattered. And yeah, you just have Zapdos. Zapdos goes for Thunderbolt, which is a guaranteed KO. GG, Gobby wins game 1. Phew! GG, well played! I don't know why I found that amusing. But round 2. We have Jinx, Zasterweeze GF. You know what? As long as it's someone that isn't me, that's, the butt of a Jinx joke, that's fine with me. I'm already rooting for Gobby. Also, Gobby is a big Jasmine enjoyer, which is also based. All of the gym leaders in Gen 2 are based. But Funny Man switches into VESPIQUEN immediately. But VESPIQUEN on Gobby's side goes for Confuse Ray. You switch into Snorlax. Snorlax hits itself in Confusion. You go into VESPIQUEN. Snorlax goes for Reflect. But unfortunately, a critical attack orb does not care about that. Funny Man's VESPIQUEN goes for Substitute, which unfortunately is one of the few things that can in fact break or be protected by Confuse Ray. It's weird. It's like half the statuses get protected. Also, because of that crit, attack order will always go through the defenses, meaning this VESPIQUEN can't actually stall it out. And it's not even enough to break... Oh, no, that wasn't a crit. That wasn't. Okay, never mind. Now, let's see. How many attack orders are there? There is... 24. Jesus Christ. Yeah, defend order is not going to be able to stall that at all. I mean, heal order. That's not going to stall it out at all. But it's hard, because you don't really want to switch out into anything. And even if you switch out, this VESPIQUEN is building up more defenses. So it's a weird stall right now. But it's definitely one that Funny Man has the better chance against, since they have Substitute instead of Confuse Ray. I know why. Or actually, no, I do know why I didn't reconsider Substitute for my video. I always figured getting a free turn with Confuse Ray would be better. But I guess in execution, many things are scared of a VESPIQUEN, so it's actually very easy to switch out. Okay, going for Double Edge, calling them going into a Ice Resist, I like it. Going into VESPIQUEN, getting it paralyzed because you don't really care. They go into Iron Hands, you go into Jolteon, which unfortunately is not going to do much against this Iron Hands, but they're fully paralyzed, so that's good. You can switch into VESPIQUEN, but unfortunately they went for a Rock Slide. Oh, they called you out. You go into VESPIQUEN, they eat your Earthquake easily, they go back into Substitute, use Mega Kick. That's spicy, but unfortunately with its accuracy, I'm going to put my money on Substitute. They go into Jolteon, they go into Starmie, this is good for you. You switch into Articuno, they go into Iron Hands, you go for Blizzard, which unfortunately misses. Rock Slide kills you again. Gobby's luck is just absolutely terrible. You're forced to go into Sneasler, but Sneasler is just not going to do a lot either. Is this Jinx asleep? Yeah, it is. Oh, this is a really bad situation. Maybe even unwinnable. You miss Mega Kick, but they're fully paralyzed. You go for another Mega Kick, it gets the kill, but they have so many more Pokemon they can use. Not to mention you can just keep going for substitutes until they eventually miss Mega Kick. It's not that hard. They finally switch to Jolteon. You heal. You go in the Rhydon. Okay, that just seals the deal right there. Yeah, they forfeiting. I think that's probably for the best. Because what do you do there? Like, honestly... Yeah, no, there was nothing to do. Game 3. Gobby versus Funny Man. Let's see who wins this. We Jinx we Alakazam again. The Jinx gets paralyzed. Jinx gets hit with full paralysis. That's annoying. But I think you would definitely rather paralysis than sleep. Jinx once again gets hit with a full paralysis. But it wakes, or it manages to break through, put the Alakazam to sleep. Probably wants to go for rest right now. But you switch into Snorlax. Snorlax can do a good job against this Starmie, especially when it's Amnesia Lax. They go into Iron Hands. Thunderbolt, like, Iron Hands tanks very easily. Switch to your own Starmie, you resist the Will Kick easily. You try going for Psychic here, I'd imagine. Or Thunder Wave, that's actually probably better. Go for Thunderbolt, get some good damage in. And now, their Starmie is probably very fearful of you. You go for another Thunderbolt. You switch to the Gonadel, you can definitely get some good chip damage in, especially with crits. Dragon Pulse does not get the crit. You go for another Dragon Pulse, you do get the crit, it is enough to kill. They go into their own Agonadel, you switch into Chansey. Honestly, Chansey can handle this pretty well. You switch into Alakazam, you go into Zapdos, interesting. They go into Rhydon, you go for Dropeg, doesn't do much of anything. You go into Jinx to just to sack it off. Going for Substitute was definitely the right move there. Now you go into your Starmie. But unfortunately, this Rhydon can just easily take it out. Paralysis definitely isn't going in your favor. Now you're kind of running out of options to take on this Rhydon. You have Ice Beam, but Earthquake's still going to do a lot of damage. Is Funny Man going to win Game 3? Now, switching into Alakazam was definitely interesting play. You can just go for Dragon Pulses, and the Zam is still not waking up. The critical hit will kill you. They go into their own Laganadel again, but you don't want to risk that. You go into Chansey, you get a crit. You probably try to heal there. Poison Jab does not get the crit. The Chansey gets poisoned, which is just very convenient. They go into Starmie. You go into Snorlax. Starmie does not want to face a Snorlax while paralyzed. You go for Amnesia. Rhydon goes for Substitute. You go for Thunderbolt, I guess predicting a switch. Do you have something else you can use? If you don't, you might be in trouble. You have Blizzard. That is a huge threat. You stay in. Blizzard kills the Rhydon. So now this Zapdos is super threatening. The Laganadel can revenge kill easily. But now, you can just go into Zapdos. Poison Jab does nothing. You paralyze the Laganadel, which just makes it very easy for your own Laganadel to come in. You resist the Poison Jab easily. Dragon Pulse does not get the kill. The opposing Dragon Pulse doesn't get the kill either. You go for another Dragon Pulse, VESPIQUEN gets, or the Laganadel gets killed. Oh, but they do have VESPIQUEN. I don't know how I predicted that. Probably would have went for Fire Blast instead, just for the burn chance, but it's not really a big deal. This Zapdos can just finish off the rest of the team. You go into Zapdos, kills the VESPIQUEN. It's dead. You switch into Starmie, which also cannot do much, and gets taken out. Dobby has won Game 3. Alright. So. Oh no, wrong bracket. Here we go. With that, that means Dobby wins 2-1. So now we are 17% of the way there. I have to face Dobby in round 2. So I'm already going to be thinking of ways to build teams around that. And all we have left is just Evil Goldwing versus Wizard Jesus. And I believe both of them said that they were going to have their game on Saturday. It is currently 11:42. So I am very much looking forward to what they are going to do. But that's about it for now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to keep in touch with what's going on in Generation Jumble Season 2. And until next time, I look forward to hearing from you.